So greetings, hello, I'm Dr. Thomas Clough Daffin. I'm a philosopher and historian and academic. I've got a unique life experience spanning about 33 countries. I was born in Canada, raised in Britain. I'm a poet and a philosopher and historian. I have a PhD from the University of London in contemporary intellectual history and the search for peace. So in my work coordinating philosophers for peace in Europe, I've been very active for many years. And I'm also a druid. I've taken initiation in many different spiritual paths. I'm a baptized Christian and also a Buddhist initiate. So what interests me is how these different spiritual teachings can interweave for peace around the planet, both in a way that academically is rigorous and rational, and yet is intuitive and mystical and spiritual. That's the unique content of the work I've been doing as director of the International Institute of Peace Studies and Global Philosophy. So I look forward to sharing the fruits of 40 years of work with you in this amazing site. Why this site? Why Patreon? Well, it seems to be a very interesting new project coming out of California, where I've studied and trained as a mediator. California is creating a lot of the new infrastructure for a global, noetic, universal world perspective. So it enables you to access things. It gives me a context to share. And I think it seems like a really good idea, bringing values and visions to the global community. What will I do with the funding and support that we can raise through Patreon? Well, the Institute has running costs here in France. We always need help with translation, with editing, with people coming, scholars coming to stay in residence, and also translating some of our work into other languages. And there's ongoing editing work and transcription from audio files and so on. Why am I doing all this? What's the point? Well, ever since I was quite small, I've had a vision of the muses, spirituality, education, literature, philosophy, applied to global problem solving, peacemaking, mediation. I don't want to bequeath to my grandchildren and their children a world racked with war, civil wars like we've got raging on the planet at the moment. That's why I created an interfaith mediation service. This will enable me to bring all that to even greater fruition, and I think it's quite important. What will you get out of this? Well, you get access to all the updates, the latest communications that I'm going to put out about all the different projects, like the Leonardo da Vinci Peace Prize we've just come up with, visiting Amboise, where Leonardo died, and to put a nine-sided building on the top of the Pentagon. Visionary project, architects need to get involved, political lobbyists to get it through Congress. Also, I'm about to publish the most intensive historical study on the 9/11 problems, calling for an International Commission of Historical Inquiry into 9/11. I'm the first fully trained historian to actually ask for an International Commission of Historians to look at 9/11. Nobody else has done it. And so we'll be doing that, and we will be updating with you. I also run the Truth and Reconciliation Commission for the Middle East. I want to create peace between Israel and Palestine, between Iran and Israel, between all states of the Middle East, Turkey, Syria. And I have a program for that to work in conjunction with other groups. So what you're going to get access to as a patron of this page is updates on all that and information at the cutting edge of peacemaking around the world. And also with the World Intellectual Forum, which is an Indian-based project. So a lot of very exciting stuff, I hope, will be coming up here, and I'll be sharing some of the esoteric things, as well as the political and applied spiritual wisdom traditions. So I look forward to working with you in the coming months. And let's turn this planet around, because at the moment it's in a lot of trouble. So thank you.